Hey guys, Pro1701 here, and today we are going to talk about the Underwater Menace and why I think it needs a special edition. Now, just recently we got the Power of the Daleks special edition, where the team that worked on it went back and tweaked it and redid the animation, because when they originally made it, they were on such a time constraint, they weren't satisfied with the end product, so they were able to go back and spend some more time with it and kind of get it more to where they originally wanted it to be. And I like that they did that. I just did a review for the Power of the Daleks Special Edition. It's fantastic. Check it out. But I think Underwater Menace really needs one. Now, Underwater Menace was released, I believe it was the final story to be released under the DVD range originally. But it was kind of a cop-out because they didn't animate the missing episodes. Underwater Menace is a four-parter, with episodes 2 and 3 still existing, but episodes 1 and 4 missing. So you have the two middle episodes, but not the beginning and the end. And unlike a lot of the other stories where they had animated the missing episodes, which is what they were originally going to do with Underwater Menace, they ended up just doing a really poor recon. I've never seen it, but it's what I hear of it. And then they released it on DVD. And nowhere on that DVD package, I believe, do they mention it's a recon. I'm pretty sure they don't say that. So if you bought it, I think you just got screwed. Although I'm pretty sure most people who collect these things, we scour the internet, we keep up with that, we knew what we were getting going in. Now, I've never seen the Underwater Menace. I know some stuff about it. I know the main villain in it's very over the top and a little over the top. And I know the fish people in it look really goofy, even for classic Who. I mean, and I know it's one of the many conflicting stories where they go to Atlantis. There's 2 or 3 times they go to Atlantis, because I know the Time Monsters also set on Atlantis, and I think one more, there's at least 3. But I've never seen it. I never have, and I would like to be able to experience it. Now, what I think they need to do is only animate the 2 episodes that are missing, 1 and 4. I don't think you need to animate the whole thing. I really want them to take the approach that they used to take with these, like with the Moon Base, where they only animated the missing episodes. One, because we already have 2 main teams working on the animated episodes. The people who did the Faceless ones this year, and the people who are doing Fury. And next year, I want them to be able to focus on other, completely or almost completely missing stories, like Evil of the Daleks, Abominable Snowmen, or, Wheel in Space. This to me is something that the team that worked on Power of the Daleks could handle on a smaller budget. I'm happy with the fact that they were given the okay to tweak Power of the Daleks and revamp it. So that 6 episodes they were tweaking, some of them more so than others. But you can tell, I'd say at least half of the episodes they did major retweakings on. And in this case, they would only need to animate 2 episodes. And they already have the assets made for the main characters. They already have assets made for Patrick, Jamie, Polly, and Ben. So that's at least 4 characters already ready to go. So you only have to create the guest characters and then the surroundings. Now, again, I've never seen this story, so I don't know how many characters there are in the story. I don't know how many settings and how many changes of outfits. So I don't know how difficult this would be to do. But I think, personally, you go old school with it and do it pre-Power animation style, where you just do it in black and white and you just do the missing episodes. Again, like Moonbase and Invasion, like they did. They would only animate the missing ones, and they would animate them in black and white, 4:3 aspect ratio. That way they mix in better with the live action footage. I think it's a waste of time and effort to animate all 4 episodes and then have to do them in color and black and white, in 16:9 and 4:3, when half the story's already there. I think this is one you go ahead, you animate episode 1, you animate episode 2 in black and white, 4:3 aspect ratio, and then you already have the live action 2 and 3. You put it together, you release it as a special edition, you're good to go. You make a couple behind the scene documentaries, if you can right now with everything going on. But I think you definitely need a special edition because from everything I've heard, the DVD release for it was awful. The recons were awful, and a lot of people were apparently really ticked off about it. And I really want to be able to watch these episodes, but I can't. I have trouble watching recons anyway. But I can't do recons very well. The Web of Fear recon wasn't bad. I actually managed it, but most of the time I don't like recons. So if you're telling me this already ahead of time, it's going to be a bad recon, I'm not interested. But I do love Troughton a lot, and I do love his live action episodes, his original episodes, because so much of Troughton, his acting and his doctor is done with his face and his body. He's a very physical character actor. So the way he moves his body and his hand motions and his facial expressions really help sell his doctor and make his doctor. And in the animations, you kind of lose that. Some of them pull it off better than others. Moonbase does a pretty good job with it. Macroterror actually does a fairly well job of it, actually. But not all of them pull them off as well. Like, I don't think Faceless Ones or Power completely pull him off. And it's just hard to do in a animated medium, I think. But the great thing about Underwater Menace and why I'd love to have it in my collection is there are 2 more live-action episodes of Troughton that I could enjoy. But I'm not going to be able to watch it if I can only see 2 of the 4 episodes. I can't sit through the recon, so I need the other 2 to be animated. Because I can handle the animated episodes. I mean, I've been collecting all of them, basically. So I can handle 2 of the episodes being animated, and I would enjoy that. But I would love being able just to have 2 more live-action episodes of Troughton to be able to see and enjoy, because I love his doctor. So anyway, this is a weird ramble. I apologize. But I really think we need an Underwater Menace special edition, and I would like for the team that handled Power to tackle this on. That way we could have the other 2 teams working on 2 bigger projects, Evil, Wheel, whatever. And then this one could just kind of, on the side, on a lower budget, just animate the 2 missing episodes we need for Underwater Menace and have a special edition out with that. There's plenty of us who would buy it, just 1, because we want it, 2, because we need something better than that crappy 2015 release, and 3, a lot of us just really like supporting the line. That way, they'll keep making them, and eventually we can get some of the other ones, like maybe even Dalek's Master Plan eventually. Who knows? Anyway, I'm Prowl1701. This is just me rambling about Underwater Menace Special Edition. Check out my main channel, Prowl1701, PROWL1701, where I talk a little more coherently about everything Star Wars. And most importantly, thank you for watching.